What's going on, guys? How's it going? First and foremost, just wanted to wish all the mothers out there a very, very happy Mother's Day, of course. And thank you for all that you guys do. We really appreciate it. Obviously, we wouldn't be here without our mother, of course. I am not anticipating a big turnout for this at all. Really had nothing to do with anybody showing up, to be honest. Just kind of wanted to had some free time, wanted to come on and just talk about the channel a little bit, where things are going, um, and kind of rant a little bit. Actually, been in a little bit of a mood recently when it comes to YouTube and social media and whatnot. Um, so, like I said, this is my channel. This is my platform. Um, I felt no better place to dive into that than here. And Rick James, that's okay, brother. Says he won't be able to make it today, bro. Have a good show. I appreciate it. Like I said, this was just kind of a random thing. The wife had to work today, unfortunately, on Mother's Day. I know it's pretty messed up, but kids are preoccupied. They're on their tablets, playing PlayStation and whatnot, and of course watching YouTube. No, they ain't watching me. They never do. They're too busy watching stupid kids play video games or play Minecraft or some shit like that. Boogman, what's going on? I love whenever Boogman's here to hang out. Destiny, how's it going? I hope your day today is better for you than yesterday, of course. Mad love to you for sure. Yeah, the channel. It's been a fun ride so far. Definitely been a fun ride. Obviously, it gets frustrating. There's a million other YouTubers doing the exact same thing. Hey, Video Tasties, what's up? Uh, all these horror YouTubers, Chase, what's going on? Ever since COVID, a lot of people had a lot of downtime, so they didn't really have too much going on, and they were sitting around thinking, "Hey, man, what can I do that adds some entertainment to my life and might entertain others during this shitty ass time we had during COVID lockdown?" So YouTube was a big release for that, like an artistic release. Really there wasn't too much to do on the outside world, but inside, we could sit, we could watch movies, we could go and talk about movies, we could review them, do shows with other people. You know what I mean? All the interaction is great. I'm sure, on Killer Flicks and whatnot, the horror community is just blowing up. Flamethrower, what's going on, buddy? It's just blowing up, and the amount of people that are doing the YouTube videos and the podcasts is just risen immensely over this past year. And likewise for myself, of course, I jumped on that trend. I wanted to be, after watching like Dave McRae do his stuff and the Wham Boys, and of course watching Lee, the main reason that I started this channel in the first place. I figured, hey, I might as well jump on that train too. And closing in on my 1 year anniversary, the day I uploaded my first video, June 6th. So that's coming up pretty soon. And when I go back and I watch that first video, the distance that I've came is amazing. I was just sitting down there in that dark room. I had no lighting. I didn't know what I was doing. I had no clue. I tried to take some notes from like Lee and stuff. And then I just hit that record button and then rambled on for 17, 18 minutes or whatnot. Obviously my editing skills were terrible. They were not good. I had no idea what I was doing. I never thought I'd be doing live shows. I never thought I would be collaborating with tons of other YouTubers that are really, really cool people that I've met along the way. My channel is obviously relatively microscopic compared to others, and it's hard. Just sitting, doing these. I know they always say do what you love. It's passionate. It doesn't matter if you get views or likes or whatnot. You can. It's a good thing to say. I mean, it really makes you. If you makes yourself feel better, that's fine. But at the end of the day, when you make a video and you put a lot of work into it, and then you're proud of it, and you click that submit to YouTube button, and it uploads, and it goes live, and then after an hour you got like 2 views or 3, and then a whole day goes by and you're like it's at 10 views. That shit gets to you. It isn't like you sit here and do this stuff in 5 minutes. You got to sit down, you got to take the time out, make sure you ain't got nothing else going on. You pre-game before going into a review or a show. For the most part, you take your notes, you watch the movie, you maybe watch the movie more than one time depending on what you like to do. And then you got to record your review, put your thoughts out there for the world to see, and then you edit it. You got to set the time to edit it. Like Chase says, hours. What's up, Nick Cooling? How's it going? You set the time aside to do this. This isn't a quick thing, and you don't want to look down there. You don't want to look at the likes. You don't want to look at the views. You don't want to look at the subscribers. But it's in your face all the time. And like I said, most people just they don't. Oh, I don't pay attention to that stuff. I don't pay attention. You're lying to yourself, because you really do. Because all the work and shit that you put into it, and then you look down, and at the end, just say at the end of the week, you're like, oh man, let me see how many views I got. You got 20 views after a week of something that you spent hours preparing for. It freaking it gets to you a little bit. And I know, like I try not to get down about that stuff, but whenever that shit's pumped in your face and you see other channels just blowing up when they were well below you, and now they're freaking flying high, and you get lucky if you get 1 subscriber a day. Not even a day, like 1 subscriber even in a week. That shit starts to get to you, and that it got me thinking. As fun as this is there really, how much of a point is there to continue to keep making these videos? Yes, they're fun, but like I said, they're very time consuming, and obviously they take away a lot of time from family, obviously. For those of us who have families and whatnot, it's really hard, like, to set time apart. Especially, obviously you guys know how many kids I have, so it makes it really hard to break away, even for an hour, to work on this YouTube stuff. So, and you, for a lot of you guys know how I watch movies whenever I'm going to review them. I have to spread them out through 2 to 3 days just to get through one movie, because I just don't have the time. I watch maybe a half an hour one day, half an hour the next. If I have time on lunch break, I'll stop back, I'll finish it, watch it, and then do the review whenever I have time. And then by that time, I forget everything I've watched, And then the review's pretty much just a free for all, to be honest with you guys. That's I know live shows a lot of, like, example for the live shows. I know a lot of people put a lot of work in. They do a lot of notes and research and shit. I do not. I I probably should put a little homework in, but I freestyle every single live show. Unless, of course, we're doing like a top 10, then I will put a list in order. But other than that, total freestyle. Like a couple episodes of Filthy with Facci ago when we had the crew behind Valentine Bluffs. I had no notes written down. I was doing an interview that night with people making a film, and I had no notes. That's not very good preparation. And the reason for that is because I just don't have the time. Like, it's really hard for me to find time to do this. But I may add, that was one of my favorite episodes of any live or anything I've ever done so far. Those guys were fantastic. That was something that they're passionate about, and that's a film that I'm passionate about. So I guess that's what made it easier to go. You know what I mean? It made it a lot easier going into that show without any preparation. But for the most part, whenever I do even my reviews recently, I haven't been taking any notes at all. I just go down, hit that record button, and then just spit what I remember. And if I forget something, I'll pull it up on my phone real quick, and then edit it all back together. Which is the good thing that I've gotten better at editing, so I can freaking finagle all that shit to work. But and like Brett and all you guys are saying, editing is the problem. Editing is the worst part. Shooting it is nothing. You just, you know what I mean? Just go right into it, and don't even worry about it. But editing, gotta take that shit seriously. So kind of takes a little bit of the fun out of it. All the work you put in to get the lack of the views, which I know is not important, but in the back of my mind, it is. Whenever you see people doing the same thing and then their channel blows up or whatever, and they get a lot of views and likes and whatnot, but it is what it is, I guess. But I think I don't want to. Okay, I got one more negative alley to go down before we can turn around all the negativity. Another thing, a question. I want to know what exactly makes someone a horror fan. Because I need to know that, because it just seems that if you don't watch set A movie, oh man, you're not a real horror fan. You don't know what you're talking about. But you'll sit over there and watch set movie B, but you'll watch that piece of shit. But because you don't watch this movie over here, you're not really a horror fan at all. I don't know. I don't know if horror is the only genre that plays this game. That if you don't like this movie over here, you're not a horror fan. Because when it comes to comedies and action movies and dramas, nobody gives a shit. They don't judge you if you've never seen this comedy, but you've seen this one. They're like, oh man, you're not a real comedy fan. No, it doesn't work like that. But when it comes to horror, it's like the general, not saying you guys in the chat, obviously, but the general, consensus is, oh, if he didn't see this movie, then that guy's not really a horror guy. He's just a poser. I see the need nowhere to like every single kind of horror film that there is. There's not one need to love every genre. I tend to tread towards movies that look interesting to me. May have a good cover. Have a good trailer. Have a good premise. Hold on. We got kids' toys down here, and they're talking to the kids' toys that are upstairs because toys can do that these days. So I'm going to go ahead and shut that off. But yeah, it just seems every time like a popular movie's out that I haven't seen, then, oh, you're not a real horror guy, or you're a one-dimensional horror fan. It doesn't matter. It does not matter what I like. If I like slasher movies, which I do, and that's where I direct most of my attention because they interest me, then it's not a big deal. It doesn't matter. If I don't like, I do like some zombie movies, but if I don't like zombie movies, if I don't like possession movies, if I don't like paranormal movies, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make me any less of a horror fan than anybody else. And if I see that all the time. I mean, I might be a conspirator to this as well. If you don't like a movie, it's not a big deal. And you shouldn't judge or, you know, tell them, oh man, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch, you gotta see it. No, it doesn't matter. This is all opinion based. The horror genre, movies in general, all opinion based. None of it are facts. Yes, we can say that this movie, Halloween 1978, is the greatest horror movie of all time. That's great. That's great. That's awesome. I'm glad that you feel that way. Or this person over here, you know, Sleepaway Camp. The original Sleepaway Camp. Hey man, that's my favorite horror movie of all time. That's great. That's fantastic. I'm happy for you. I hate it, but I'm glad that you love it. I'm glad that you find enjoyment in that. And that's the whole point of the horror genre or any movie in general. Watch and tread towards things that we like. So I don't know why. I don't know if it feels like it's just the horror community in general attack people for liking certain things. And I know some people in the chat here. They like they like Rob Zombie's Halloween too. And that's fine. They love it. I know a lot of people love it. I don't, and that's fine. That's fine. We're allowed to have different opinions. I think the movie, I came around on it a little bit. You guys know that. But I still think Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is kind of partial trash. That's just the way I feel. I'm not connected to it like other people are, and that's fine. But that's it. I'm not going to bash it. I'm not going to make fun of you or anybody else for liking it. So I don't know why that seems to be the trend in horror community to, bash and ridicule people for liking certain things. That's what makes everybody unique. It makes everybody who they are. So if I have made fun of anybody or, criticized somebody for liking a movie in the past, I do apologize. That's not what movies are about. Movies are to sit back, relax, have a good time, enjoy yourself, and then after the movie's over, say, "Damn, that was a pretty good movie. I think I might watch it again." That's it. I think that's what's the problem now. It just seems like before I just watch movies just to have a good time. And now it just seems like I can't even watch a movie without thinking what other people are going to think of what I have to say. You know what I mean? It should be just about fun. You're like, hey, that movie was really cool. I like that one scene. I like this character. I like that kill. Oh, that killer was awesome. Not over analyzing every tiny little detail about every little scene in every tiny movie. I mean, that's fine. If you want to do that, and if you enjoy doing that, that's cool. But I think that's kind of the way I was taking my reviews and trying to overanalyze everything. And then when I talked to my boy, my sled gang brother, Mr. James Grimm, who I've been, becoming really good friends with actually, he was like, these are just movies. This is just for fun. It was always for fun. He was like, I don't think that deeply into it. And I think me and him are so like-minded. We agree on these are like I said, it's fine if you want to analyze them in depth and everything, but that doesn't have to be for everybody, and that's not what everybody has to do. And no matter how you run your channel, that's how you like it. If that works for you, then that's fantastic. And if if you like if you're a broad horror fan and love every kind of subgenre of horror, that's fine too. That's cool. But we got to stop judging others for not watching those kind of movies. I'm gonna keep being me. Probably like I talked to you guys before, like all them Conjuring movies and shit. That's not for me. They may be very good. They probably are, some of them, but it's not for me. Obviously, my time is very valuable. Obviously, like everybody's, but taking care of my kids and going to work and going to their baseball games and making sure I take them to baseball practice and being there at home to make supper and make dinner for everybody and hang out a little bit in the evening before kids got to go to bed. That's what's most important to me. So I don't want to waste, a couple hours of my time that I do have free to watch movies that I'm not fully interested in, if that makes sense. So I'm going to keep doing me. I'm going to keep loving me some Halloween, Michael Myers, all my 80s cheesy slashers, 90s slashers, 2000s, whatever, slashers in general. And then if I see another subgenre horror movie come along, I'm like, damn, it looks pretty good. I'll dive into it. I will. But I'm not going to watch a movie just because everybody in the horror community expects a horror fan to watch that movie. I get it. There's some horror movies that are so iconic they need to be watched. That's fine. But they don't need to be watched by everybody. And I'm gonna stick, like I said, stick with being me. And I am a horror slasher fan through and through. I've always been since I've been a little kid. I've really never, diverted from that path. Here or there, I'll watch a zombie movie or I'll watch, like a movie like the Amityville Horror or something like that. But I'm always going to come back to horror. And I'm always going to come back to the big three minus Freddy. I know. I'm going to give Freddy another chance because he's a slasher and he's one of the big, icons of horror. So I got to go back and watch those movies again, which I'm planning on doing for my Nightmare review series whenever I eventually ever get to it. But I'm going to keep pumping out Halloween, Friday the 13th content. Mainly my boy Michael Myers. I will watch Myers until the fucking cows come home. And anybody gets sick of it, that's fine. Because I love him and I know, as weird as this sounds, he's always going to be there for me. If I'm having a down day, pop in Myers, watch him kill some people, and then say, I feel a lot better now. Damn, Michael, do your damn thing, boy. Because I can't, because that's a crime. But I love it. Oh, man. I told you, it said in the title this was going to be a rant video, and I ranted a little bit. So I'm going to check the comments and see what's going on. Who we got? Goodreal says, I feel you on that, Matt. Hard not to focus on that. Yeah, like the likes and stuff. He says, you just keep being the man, Fauci. I appreciate that. Yep, their Destiny saying, I hate that. There's thousands and thousands of horror movies, and like you said, you and others have families to where you can't just watch it all day long. Yep. It's true. And she says, I belong to Bob's Burgers this week. Bob's Burgers is fantastic. I'm not going to tell you if you haven't seen it, you should see it, because that's not my place. But I'm just saying that I enjoy me some Bob's Burgers. That's a show I can watch with the kids. It's not too freaking, ballsy and obscure that I can't watch it with them. So I definitely always check that out. Look at my boy Brett. He's only been a horror fan since 2015. So that's a little different story. He's fresh. He's still exploring his avenues, finding out what he likes. I've been watching horror movies since I was probably 5. So I've always had Michael and Jason. So that's why I tend to lead towards them. And they're the big three for a reason. So people that bitch that we talk about them the most, get over it. They're the biggest 3 icons in horror. They're going to get talked about. Obviously, people are going to talk about other movies along the way. But they're always going to come back to these guys because they've been doing this shit the longest. Okay, besides like Norman Bates. But Most people don't really care about those movies after the first one. I, however, love Psycho 2 and Psycho 3 over the original, so don't hate me. That's just me being me. Okay. Flamethrower says, it's completely subjective. I'm 43, so chances are someone my age is going to see more horror than someone in their 30s. I don't watch found footage. Yeah, I don't blame you. They're really hard. They make me kind of sick. I wasn't talking bad about Sleepaway Camp Destiny. I just don't. It's just not for me. Yeah, like Brett says, I don't blame you. Like, the more people overhype a movie, the less likely I'll watch it. I'll watch it when I watch it. Exactly. That's the thing. Like, that's great. This movie's badass. That movie's badass. That's fine. I'll watch it when I watch it. You know, if I didn't watch it when it first got released in theaters or when it first came out on Blu-ray or DVD or whatever or streaming, then I probably wasn't that interested in that movie to begin with. So I'll watch it when I watch it. Just like for example, for me, The Invisible Man from 2020, I think, or was it 2019? One of those. Overhyped. Overhyped. All I heard about was how good it was. It's amazing. You got to see it. You got to see it. You got to see it. I was like, all right, I got it. I bought it for real cheap, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch it. And I watched it, and guess what? I was like, okay. I said, so what? So what? I was expecting it to be freaking amazing. I know a lot of people do love it. I didn't like it. It wasn't for me. Didn't seem like a horror movie whatsoever. Just because he slit a person's throat at a dinner table doesn't mean it's horror. I would say that movie would probably be more suspense and thriller than horror. I didn't like it. I did the review for that, left all my comments in there if you want to check it out. But if you like the movie, you're probably not going to want to check out my review because it's not very good. Destiny liked that movie. I kind of figured you would. Not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying. J-Man, what's going on? And like I said, I knew this wasn't going to be, wasn't going to be a lot of people watching this one today because I really didn't. I didn't really do this one to get the views right now. I just had some free time and I had a lot of shit that I wanted to get off of my chest and get out of my head because it's been bugging me lately. And anybody that listens or anybody that watches after the fact, I appreciate it. And oh, Filthy, what's going on, buddy? What's going on? See, like I said, a lot of you like The Invisible Man, but I didn't. I did not enjoy it. I like the ending a lot when she totally redeemed herself and freaking killed the dude. That was like the coolest part of the movie. Other than that, I really did not like it. I thought the suit was silly. That's not how I thought it was gonna go. Chad, what's going on? Didn't think it was gonna go that way. But like I said, movies are subjective. It's all opinion based. There's no facts. I mean, these critics, they all have different opinions. The audience, they have different opinions. I mean, for crying out loud, pick your favorite movie. Go on Rotten Tomatoes and then check the scores. My favorite movies probably aren't very good, and I'm fine with it. I know Destiny loves Strangers Pray at Night. She got me to come around and love that movie as well. Shout out to Damian Maffey. Fantastic performance in the film, my friend. It's a good movie. I really do like it, but I bet you the scores for it ain't that good. I bet you they're not that good at all. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'm going to go on Rotten Tomatoes right now. We'll see. Yeah, see, Brett says, don't get me started on the critics. See? Let's take a look. Probably ain't very good. All right. Here we go. Pray at Night. Oh, wow. All right. So, when I pull it up, we got Rotten Tomatoes given Pray at Night 39%. IMDb 5.2 out of 10. And then there's another one on here. I don't know how Common Sense is, but it giving it a 1. 1 out of 5. That's Destiny's favorite movie. Personally, I don't think that movie is a 39% at all. It's a fantastic movie. It's a fantastic movie. And I'm gonna look up one right now. I'm gonna look up my movie. I'm gonna look up my favorite Halloween movie right now. And I'm gonna be disappointed, I'm sure. But I'm gonna look it up anyway. Because I don't give a shit what they have to say. And all the criticism it gets, I don't care. Oh, never mind. Never mind. My Rotten Tomatoes gave Halloween 2018 a 79%. So I think Rotten Tomatoes knows what's up on that one. Got a 6.5 on IMDb, and Letterboxd, it got a 3.2 out of 5. You guys know how I feel about Halloween 2018. What am I giving it? Oh, yeah, it's up there. Like a 90. Like a 90%. Because I love it, and that's fine. Because I love that, and somebody hates it. That doesn't mean anything. All opinion-based. All how we feel inside after watching something. It's different for every one of us. For some movies, we can relate to something in that movie. To others, we can't. So, if you can relate to something in a movie or something that happens or a scene or any connection between characters, obviously you're going to be attracted to that movie and you're going to connect with it more than somebody that none of that stuff has ever happened. So, like these critics will go in. They will go in and they'll probably watch a movie one damn time and be like, yeah, that was a piece of shit. You watch, yeah, but if you watch it more than one time, you might be like, wow, that's not that terrible. That's pretty cool. I liked it better the second time or the third. I know I get that shit a lot too. I do. I understand that. But I guess it's different for everybody and how it hits you and how you feel about it. So, man, this has been a one negative video for 32 minutes. I'll give you guys that. I thank everybody for putting up with it for 32 minutes. I don't think I can do that anymore. I'm done. J-Man says original Terminator is 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Damn. All right, no, how about I got all that negativity off my chest. All my preaching. Let's talk about some good stuff if there is any out there. I know coming up we got the all you cool guys and people are going to be starting your Friday the 13th review series. Besides obviously Jason and myself who already did them. I was thinking about coming. I didn't want to be left out, so I was thinking about doing some kind of video for every Friday the 13th movie coming up. I didn't figure out what that's going to be yet. But I've been thinking about doing something because it's that summertime of year almost, even though it's fucking cold and raining here for the past like week. But I want to do something. I can't let the summer go without no Friday the 13th Jason talk. Jason is summer. And I just watched Friday the 13th Part 2 for the second day in a row because I just can't get enough of Sackhead Jason. Shout out to my special boy, James Grimm and Chad Sumner. Go support those boys. Oh, I wish it was hot as balls here. Destiny says rate the kills in each movie. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about maybe either doing my favorite kill or favorite kills or favorite characters in every movie. I don't know. Brett says the others should do the Friday the 13th reviews. I was thinking about that, but I don't know if I can talk in that damn voice for that long. Oh, unless they're the quick ones. Maybe I'll do quick review. The other will do quick reviews, and then I will do the kills possibly. Yeah, Jay man, you should do some Friday the 13th stuff. I know you're the Jason man. Destiny says I should rate every outfit in the movie. I'm not really much of a fashionista, but I could probably make that fun. I could probably do that. I could rate the babes of Friday the 13th. I could do that. But then I'd feel like a sexist pig, and I don't ever want to come off as that, so I don't want to do that. Oh, look at me. No Monster today. This is some freaking new freaking energy drink thing from like Mountain Dew. It's called Rise. It's got like low calories. Got some fruit juice in that shit. pretty damn good. Masks. I already did that, Chad. Or I would. My friend. I talked about those a lot back when I did finished up my Friday the 13th review series. Or I would do that. I could talk about how Jason should have used a pickaxe in every movie instead of a machete. I could probably do that. Filthy, I would not expect anything less from you than to do a Friday Babe rating. I couldn't imagine you doing anything else, my man. They don't call you Filthy for nothing. Well, me and Filthy do have, on the next episode of Filthy with Facci, we are doing and talking about the Tommy Jarvis trilogy, so that should be fun. I did reach out to Tom Matthews. I was hoping he might be able to come on for that episode. I was just excited he even answered me back. He's unable to make it, but he did, wish I would have asked him earlier, because if I would have asked him last month, he would have been good to go. I wish I would have known that. But I thanked him and appreciated him for even taking the time out of his day to freaking answer me back. I thought that was so cool. Video Tasty says, top 10 moments in a film that couldn't be made today. That's a good one, too. That's a good one, Brett. Another idea, Matt, is where you will take the Friday the 13th series when the copyright stuff is over. When's it going to be over, Brett? Just tell me now. Please, just tell me. Oh, my gosh. Just take your money and let them come back, because we need Jason. We need some fun killing. J-Man says, hey, we should do 11 ranking videos on Friday the 13th. Oh, that sounds cool, buddy. Sounds like another good idea. So I got to get some shit turning here. Got some shit turning here. I like it. Trying to think what else I want to talk about. Obviously, you guys know that I am hopefully once I get the scheduled date to go ahead and be in Valentine Bluffs in the bar scene in the movie. So I'm pretty jacked about that. I wanted to thank Thomas Smith. I wanted to thank Roland Keller and Chuck Ryan again for coming on with me and Filthy and talking about the film. That was fantastic. And another special thank you to Thomas for freaking reaching out to me when he did not have to. And, called me. We called each other on the phone. He wanted me to give him a call. So I was a little skeptical. I was like, I wonder what he wants to talk about. And then he was like, hey, man. He's like, I just wanted to, for all your support along the way so far, and your, marketing of our film, and always, sharing it on social media and whatnot. He was like, I talked it over with the guys, and we wanted to know if you wanted to come up to the filming location, get film the one day, and then hang out on set, and hang out with the crew, and get your picture taken with a minor and whatnot, and the cast and whatnot. And then he was like, yeah, your freaking name will be in the credits in IMDb. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, he didn't have to ask me twice. I mean, come on. Shit. So he was like, if you're down to do that, he was like, I'm freaking ecstatic to bring you up. And I was like, I'll definitely do it. It's only 3 hours away from my house. I was like, I can't. That's a freaking, it ain't going to theaters, nothing like that, but it's a big, I love My Bloody Valentine, and it's the closest to the real thing that I'm ever going to get. So I was like, I cannot pass that up at all. Thomas messaging me, likes my comedic aspect of how I do things. He was like, I might need you to come and put some comedy in this film. I was like, I could do that. I said, shit, give me some speaking lines. I could say something funny. Put me in there. I'll be the comedic relief. Even if I get killed in the next 2 seconds afterwards, I'm fine with that. But jokes aside, I can't thank you guys enough for asking me to do that and be in this film. It means a lot to me. I was super jacked and pumped to be in it. So definitely looking forward to doing that. That should be, as of now, they said sometime maybe end of August, early September. So Oh, it's gonna be fucking fire. I'm so excited. And the director Thomas, he's a hell of a he's a prankster, so he thinks we'll get along pretty damn good on set. Might be some tag team pranks going on, if you feel me. That'll be some fun mischief. Thanks, Brett. I appreciate that. Jason, thank you. I'm glad somebody thinks I'm funny. And Filthy, obviously, if you live closer to Pennsylvania, you were going to be right there with me, man. But that's a heck of a journey for you to get over here, unfortunately. But yeah, that's something else cool that's going on. Still going to continue to do the live shows as much as I can. They're always a fun time. I love hanging out with everybody. The interaction's great. Honestly, I can see why Dave McCrae does the live instead of doing any pre-recorded content. It is so much better. Interactions are great. There's no editing involved, which is also a plus, which you guys obviously know that. So I would love to lean towards more of a steady full-time, live stream base. But the only another problem with that, like I said before, is finding the time to set aside to do them. I usually go live when my wife's not home, because when she's home, I'd like to spend time with her. So she wasn't here today. The kids are on their tablets. Boom. You lovely people get to see this ugly mug for a little bit. And I appreciate you guys spending some time with me on Mother's Day. That's awesome. Destiny says, yep, I think when I start my own channel, I'll do more live streams until I get better with editing. Destiny, you could probably sit there doing absolutely nothing, and there'll probably be like 100 people in the live stream watching. Just saying. You're like horror sweetheart, so people will freaking tune in to watch you do anything. And they'll definitely tune in whenever you're doing like your makeup tutorials, because that shit is badass, and you're really, really good at it. Speaking of Destiny, if all goes according to plan, she should be on the channel this Thursday night, and we are going to be watching the original Strangers from 2008. So I haven't watched that movie in a little while. I used to love it, surprisingly, as most people would think that movie's too slow and uneventful for me to like, but I really enjoyed it. I think the fact that makes that scary is everything in it seems so real. So got that coming up. Looking forward to that as well. And then, like I said, me and Robbie Sobel going to be starting our Purge series watch-alongs leading up to the Forever Purge that should be coming out this summer. I've always been a huge fan of the Purge movies. I know a lot of people don't really like them that much. It's kind of repetitive throughout that series, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing, the new one and see how that's going to go. Spiral comes out soon, so I know you guys are all jacked about that. Chris Snyder's probably he probably heard me from his house right now. He probably heard Spiral come out of my mouth, and then he's, what? Somebody say Spiral? Not making fun of you, Chris. I just know you love Saw. You're the Saw guy. But I'm looking forward to Spiral as well. I don't know. I'd like to see it in theaters, but who knows? It's tough to get a date night around here. You know what I mean? So once these kids are old enough to be at home by themselves, it's gonna be fucking badass. Oh, it comes out this Friday already? Maybe. I'd like to go see it Friday. I really would, but wife isn't into horror movies as much as I am, so it's kind of like pulling teeth to get her to go there. Unless, of course, it's Halloween Kills. And then she has no choice. She will either be beside me in the seat, or I will be there by myself. Opening day, because I'm not missing Halloween Kills. I already got postponed from last year. I ain't waiting any longer to see it. And then when I come out, I'm going to be probably one of the happiest little pumpkins in the patch. Because I think it's going to deliver everything that I want. It's going to be so bloody and so many kills. Oh my gosh, she's going to kill fucking everybody. I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. I don't even know. That's going to have to be a live show just to freaking talk about it, because I'm sure I'm going to be hyped. Oh, yeah, J-Man. It's me, Billy. I can't wait for that either. That's going to be fantastic. Looking forward to that for a long time. Love the original Black Christmas, which most of you thought I wouldn't. Super slow burn. But there was just something about it. Something about the eerie Christmas atmosphere. Billy's lovely, lovely voice. All he wanted to do. I'm like, lick it, lick it, lick it. I love it. It was a fucking fantastic movie. Brettman says, wish you lived closer to Tennessee so you could have done skits with me and Brad yesterday for Friday the 13th. We could have used your comedy big time. I appreciate that, Brett. I wish. Hey, Wolfman, what's going on, buddy? I wish. I lived closer to you guys. That would be freaking fantastic. Have the Brettman and Walker Texas Ranger maybe do like a roundhouse kick to my face. If he can do that, I don't know if Brad can do that, but that'd be pretty cool though. J-Man says, I hope I love it. Oh, I'm gonna love Kills. And I'm gonna love It's Me, Billy. Destiny says I'm a wild card. Yeah, because you don't know what fucking direction I'm gonna go. I go one way or I go the other way, or I'll fucking do 180 and put out some weird fucking TikTok videos. You don't know what's going on. I'm all over the place. But oh, Destiny's a little mad, Brett. You didn't invite her, but you invited me. I guess Destiny would be like the babe in the skit, and then I'll just be like the Don't you fucking make me Shelly, dude. Don't even make me Shelly. I ain't that kind of prankster shit. What's in the box? Oh, my whole world. Oh, you'll see. Don't make me Shelly. Not that I hate Shelly, but just don't make me Shelly. Don't make me have no wetsuit on, you know. Popping out the lake water's like a foot deep, and somehow he's like, rah! No. One of these days, Brett, we'll all have to get together. That'd be fantastic. It'd be pretty cool to meet you guys in real life. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. We're all still super young. We got time. But I also said it was a Q&A, so any questions you guys have for me, go ahead and ask. Anything at all. Oh, Brett said I'd be the final guy. I'm so giddy. Oh. Oh man, oh shit. Hold on, guys. I gotta settle something real quick. Give me a second. Hold on. Dude, I told you to get out of here. What are you talking about, Matt? This is my show now, asshole. Dude, go upstairs. No, I want to come on the channel too. Get out of the way. It's my time to shine. No, man. Brett doesn't want to see you today. Stop. Oh, too bad, because here I come. Guys, what's going on? Filthy Dan thought he killed me, but look who it is. Oh, man. Who do we got in the chat room today? Oh my gosh, we got Wolfman, Destiny, what's going on? Brett, the Brettman, what's up? Oh my gosh, there's words on the screen. What the heck? Get off the screen. Oh, Brett, the Brettman, he sees me, he's right there. Look. What's up, buddy? No, that's not the right one. That's Destiny again. What's up, man? What's going on, guys? I just wanted to come on here and say Matt's doing a really great job. He's trying really hard, and he really appreciates you guys' support. So, just keep doing what you guys do. You're making him very happy. Woohoo! Oh no, I got some words on the screen again. Oh, they're gone now. Matt, stop! Stop, Matt! Ah! Get off of me! Matt! Stop! Man, get out of here, you piece of shit! Fuck. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we get it. The other's here. Whoopty damn do. He wanted to say hi to Brett because he loves him so much. Oh, look at all these fans supporting him. Oh, Brett says the other and the Burt, the ultimate crossover event. That'd be fantastic. He's down to do it once he gets untied from where I just put him. I'm kinky like that. That little son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was fun. This was a good kind of fucking little relieve. The beginning of the video relieved a little bit of shit that was on my mind. That was fucking getting on my nerves. And then the ending of the video is obviously nothing but fun and entertainment, which I try to bring each and every time, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, this was technically supposed to be a Q&A, and it's kind of hard for anybody to ask me any questions because I kind of just leave it all out there. But if anybody has any questions, no matter what it is, go ahead and shoot. I'll answer anything. Anything at all. Cheese. Oh, Destiny, don't. We can't bring up our podcast on here, can we? Destiny? We're not allowed to talk about that on here because that is a private podcast between yourself and me. Unless you want me to tell them. I'll give them a hint. Gouda and cowgirl. There. That's just a little hint. Gouda and cowgirl. Destiny knows where I'm coming from. Nobody else does. Nobody else does. But what else do I got going on for the rest of the day? Nothing. Gotta go to the store, get my wife a Mother's Day gift because I like to wait till the last minute to do that kind of thing. Go get my mom something from the store because I like to do that last minute. Not that I don't love them. Obviously, that's not the case. I'm just very, very busy. What's your favorite mask you own? That's tough. That's tough because I think it's going to change once. Get over here. I ordered one of those. I ordered a gas mask that looks like the one that was used in My Bloody Valentine. And then I was slowly working on like de-aging this like miner's helmet. And then I attached this light. So if the gas mask looks as good as I think it does when it goes with the helmet, it's probably going to be that one. Only because that's something that I've actually worked on to get it to look like that. And then, so probably that. But at the current moment, shit. I don't know. I just got this Halloween 2 one with the bloody tears. And when I first got it, I didn't think it looked that good. But then I took a picture last night with it on. It was on my Facebook. I thought it looked really good. It looked fucking amazing. Really creepy compared to the other ones. So I don't know. This one might have jumped up into first place. Brett says, if you can bring on any guest on a FACCI'S Live, who would it be? That's tough. That's tough. Because, I mean, well, we already had Lee. Already had Lee McCoy on, which was awesome. I had Jason from Sinister Cinemas. We had, of course, all you lovely people. I had James Graham on. Fuck. I had That's tough. Like, are we talking like unicorn guests that probably ain't never gonna happen, or are we talking like somebody down on our level that we could have on? Because I know it'll never happen because they're crazy busy, but I would love to have Mike and Jay from Wham on. I think I would fit with them so well because they're freaking off the rails, fucking doing crazy shit all the time, and I feel that I would fit really well with them. But celebrities, that would never happen. But I mean, I'd love, of course, to get James Jude Courtney on. I love to talk some Halloween with him, being that he is now my favorite Michael Myers portrayal actor. Or Nick Castle. That'd be fantastic. I think he'd be a pretty cool older man to talk to. Not really big into celebrities, to be honest with you. I'd probably have to go with one of those. I'd love to meet the man behind my favorite slasher of all time. So that'd be pretty cool. That's a good idea, Destiny. Do a video. You should show off all your masks. I should do that. That'd be pretty cool. That might have given. I might actually do that. That sounds like something I would like to do. Destiny says I'd love to talk to Megan Fox. If I had Megan Fox on as a guest, it wouldn't be much talking. Wink, wink. I'm just kidding. No, I don't actually hate Megan Fox like a lot of people do. I have no problem with her whatsoever. Mega Movie says, of course it's My Bloody Valentine, which, by the way, congrats on the amazing news of getting to work on Valentine Bluffs. Thanks, buddy. Like I said, I still couldn't believe that was real. My wife was not happy. She was not happy. She's always wanted to be like an extra in a movie. And and I told her that they called me to get me in. She was not happy. Even though it's not like a real film like going to Hollywood or anything. She was still kind of pissed. I was like, I could see if you can come up. I mean, maybe we could put you in with me and we could just be like dancing in the background, like having a good time. Who knows? Still going to be fun. I'd like to take my kids up there with me when I go so they could, like, see the miner in the costume and whatnot. Get a picture taken with them. That'd be badass. Chuck, you haven't seen Chuck Ryan look like the miner. Holy shit. Identical. Looks fantastic. I can't wait to see him in person. Brett says he would like to have Erin from Your Next on to tell her how badass she is. That she is, my friend. She is badass. And that's a fantastic film. Hey, Miss Carter, how are you? As an 80s slasher aficionado, have you seen Nail Gun Massacre, Kill Workout, or Fatal Games? Wow. It's like I'm at the plate getting 3 swings and I struck out 0 for 3. No, I have not seen any of those. I've heard of Killer Workout, and I think I've heard of Fatal Games. I've never heard of Nail Gun Massacre. But now you got me intrigued. I'm going to have to look it up. So, thank you. Miss Carter says she just sent the family home. It was fun. Well, I'm glad it was fun. Family time is always enjoyable. Unless a disagreement occurs or some drama breaks out, and then it just ruins the whole mood. It happens. I've seen. It just probably came down the embankment in the storm. It happens. How many bodies, Sheriff? 3 plus Myers. How many bodies in the bus? Oh, back to Myers again. What a shock. Always goes back to Halloween. Okay. Brett says, not counting the big 3 and My Bloody Valentine, what fan films would you tackle if you had an unlimited funds? Not the big 3 or My Bloody... Oh, I'd like to make... This is going to sound weird. I'd like to make a House of Wax fan film. I think that would be fantastic. I love the movie. Alicia Cuthbert, so tasty. Jared Padalecki, awesome. Oh, no. Paris Hilton, she didn't bug me like she bothered other people. Chad Michael Murray, delicioso. No, a lot of people didn't like him as a final guy, as a bad boy. I thought it was great. I thought Chad Michael Murray was fantastic in that movie. I watched that movie for him and for Alicia Cuthbert. That was pretty much it. Brett says, good pick. Didn't see that coming. Just like Lawrence in Friday the 13th, 2009. Can't get your hands on me. I surprise you every time. By the way, I love Friday the 13th, 2009 reboot. Can't wait to watch it on House of the Living Dead. It's going to be fantastic. Let's go. Oh, man. I'm surprised half of you guys even stuck around this long. I appreciate it. Yeah, Miss Carter, if you want to watch the first part of the video, it's actually the Faccmonster, a different side of him that you've never seen. Usually you get the funny and the likable and the having a good time side. In the beginning of the video, you got the angry kind of preacher Faccmonster. So he was doing some preaching the best he could. And everybody, you guys know I love all you. And I appreciate anybody that ever hangs out with me during these live streams, anybody that watches a video, anybody that watches a review, likes, comments, shares, subscribes. I love all you guys. It's really cool that I got to meet so many cool people throughout this first year of doing this YouTube thing. Like, I didn't know if it was going to last very long. It gets frustrating at times, that's for sure. But, like, I never would have been able to be in a My Bloody Valentine fan film if I didn't do this channel. If I didn't, put the nerves aside and just jump out here in front of you guys and just do it. So once again, I want to thank Lee McCoy for that, because he gave me the inspiration to give it a shot. And who knows, I might not even have tried it. Miss Carter says, want to hear something funny? Fairly sure it won't offend anybody. Let her rip, Miss Carter. Let her rip. Brett says, any big plans to celebrate your YouTube 1-year anniversary? Yeah, I'm going to have a retirement party. Boom! Big news. I put in my 1 year, and now I think it's time to hang up the camera and do something else. So, mic drop. Bobby Murray, what's going on, man? That's an unfamiliar name. How's it going? No, I'm not going to retire. I probably should, because I don't have a big enough fan base to continue doing this. It's pretty much just me half the time talking to myself and watching my own reviews, because I feel sad for myself. And I just don't have anybody to watch them and comment and hit the like button. I don't even know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No. Whatever. I guess if nobody watches, I'll still keep making these videos for myself. Makes me feel good about myself. Question comes in from the man, Michael the Wolf Man, ladies and gentlemen. Says, watching my dude. As the slasher god, what's your favorite kill from any slasher film? I don't know if someone asked that yet. Nobody asked it. A favorite kill from any slasher film? That's a good question. I know a favorite kill scene in my movie. This is gonna make Filthy Dan very happy, so I hope he's didn't comment and run. One of my favorite scenes, killing scenes in a slasher movie, from The Burning, the raft scene. Cropsy's just laying over there. The other raft gets so close to boom, boom. Oh shit! Even though they keep showing him slicing the same shit like 3 times, it's like the same footage reused 3 times within that scene. Slicing off fingers, piercing necks, blood everywhere. That's a fantastic kill scene. That has to be up there for me. As a scene overall with kills, that's fucking amazing. I love Andy's death in Friday the 13th Part 3. Probably one of my favorites. That freaking handstand split in half. Ugh. God, and the fact that was done so long ago with practical effects, fucking mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Oh, and another kill. I like the kill in the unedited, uncut version of My Bloody Valentine, when he lifts that girl's head up and sticks her on that shower pole and it comes out her mouth, and then he turns the water on and it's just pouring out of her fucking mouth. It's amazing. Filthy says, I've considered possible retirement. No, you didn't. Yep, Lee did a lot for our group. We'll forever be thankful for him. He's such a cool dude. I can't believe he even wanted to come on this rinky-dink channel of mine. And that was when I was pretty much fairly new. I was only 5 months doing it at the time when he agreed to come on. And obviously you guys know how nervous I was, and we had a blast. He was so easy to talk to. He's like that cool uncle you want to hang out with, because obviously he's a little older than me, so he can't be like, I mean, he could be my older brother, I guess, but I'd lean towards more like the cool uncle kind of guy. But he's got such a good heart too, so I'm so glad we got to know each other a little bit and hang out. So That was always pretty cool. Miss Carter says, my nephew was watching Get Out, which is basically about racism. Anyway, he said, these white people are creeping me out, and I'm white. Haha, best the way I can think to describe Get Out. I totally agree. I don't know if I consider that a horror movie either, though. I know it's probably considered horror, but I like Get Out better than Us. But yeah, those white people were creepy as shit. Stirring that damn teacup. Gotta do that fucking coffee in her face, her teacup. Brett says, Lee is my dream for the channel. I would retire happy if I ever got him. Oh, so then I can retire then is what you're saying, because I had him on. So I quit. I'm done. What about the chat? Do you guys like Get Out or Us better? It's gotta be Get Out. Get Out was very, very interesting. And that's another thing about me, though. All these new horror movies, these artsy shit that a lot of people like and enjoy, I don't, because I gotta think too much. I'm a smart guy, but I don't really want to think that much. I like to sit back, watch my dudes slashing it up. Michael, the Miner, fucking Cropsy, all them dudes slashing it up. Gary Antonia, if Herbert is such a good guy, why did he send Caddy May a picture of his drumstick while he was already married? All right. Thank you, Gary. What's a drumstick? Mega Movie says, I hope to get Leon one day, but that's obviously when I get bigger in the community. It'll happen. He's such a cool dude. It's awesome that he even goes out of his way to answer private chat or whatever. He's so cool. It was definitely an honor getting to know him. Video Tasty says, you're not wrong. Mega Movie, Seafatcher, you're just a fun guy who loves to see death. And I'm the pretentious asshole who likes to think with my horror. Give me the artsy fartsy stuff all day long. Love me slashers too. They're the best. Slashers we're all, like I said, we're all different. That's fine. I don't hate on people if they don't like slashers, and if that's all you like, that's fine. And then if all you like is artsy stuff, that's fine too. That's fine. That stuff doesn't bother me. We all like what we like, and that's what makes horror awesome. It's just people just don't jump down people's throats just because they haven't seen a movie or they don't like a particular movie you've seen or you like a lot. I mean, sometimes I guess I could get like that too. I'm not gonna try to do that anymore because that's fine. If you like Halloween 2018, like I do, you love it. It's fucking fantastic. If you don't, that's okay too. I'm not gonna like you just because you don't like it. It just means something to me. Seeing that in theaters with the crowd that I was with was amazing. The crowd was so amped. They were oohing and on and cheering. It was amazing. I've never been to a theater that was like that with that much interaction. Yeah, I heard Miss Carter says you need to get on Savage Streets. I keep seeing the poster for that. I really want to check that out. Next movie I'm gonna watch, I haven't watched it yet, is still the OG, The Hitcher. I need to watch that for the next replay or reboot. So I gotta be watching that soon. All right, Mega Movie says Halloween 2018 was one of my favorite theater experiences. It was. It really was such a good time. And then that's before COVID, and I think Halloween Kills will be at the theater. The way it's looking is that it might be 100% capacity where I live in October. So fingers crossed. Couple more minutes here, guys, and I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna go back upstairs and clean up the house a little bit before the wife comes home from work. Make her very happy, and probably go make the kiddos some lunch. That's what I do. Stay on them dad duties. You know what I mean. I know, Miss Carter. I just love to hassle with you about Halloween. Hope y'all know. Yeah, oh yeah, I know. No doubt. But there are others out there that do give people a hard time um, about watching this kind of shit. And Video Tasty says, I'll watch literally anything, but doesn't mean I will like it. That's true. That's true. Usually if I don't like a movie, I could probably tell within the first like 20 minutes or so, and then I'll just shut it off and say, fuck it, move on to the next one. But like I said earlier about in this video, I just don't want to spend an hour and a half, 2 hours of my time watching something that I'm going to hate, you know? Mega movies. I can't wait till we get 100% capacity again. I saw Mortal Kombat in a packed theater, and it just brought me back. I watched that on HBO Max. I wanted to see it in theaters, but I didn't have the time to go. So yeah, Mortal Kombat. It was good. It was good for what it was. I'm still a huge fan of the one from '95, so it's gonna take a lot more than that movie to get me off of that '95's Mortal Kombat's dick. You know what I mean? Those are my characters. That's my Liu Kang. That's my Raiden. That's my Shang Tsung. That's my shit. Good real. Last question from me. If you can cook me any Italian meal, what would you make for me? It was brought up in the chat earlier by somebody else who's no longer here. I would give you a delicious Italian sausage, my friend. And I'm not talking about an actual meal. I'm talking about the Faccmonster's Italian sausage. You know what I mean? No, I'm kidding. I don't need sausage, so that's the last thing you'd fucking get from me. If I had to make you an Italian meal, I don't know. I make lasagna pretty good. My kids eat that shit up. I'm not really that big on lasagna. Man. I don't know. I will, Miss Carter. I'll do something nice. I don't know. I am Italian. I am Italian, obviously, but I don't usually cook that much Italian food, if that makes sense. Lasagna, I make this other kind of shit with like some saute up some broccoli and some cauliflower and some carrots with some Italian dressing. Cook some steak, mix that all together, cook up some rigatoni, some Parmesan cheese in there, some fresh mozzarella. I put that on top of there. Oh, that's so beautiful. So beautiful. Mwah. I don't know if that's an Italian dish, but that'd make you that, Brett, and you'd keep coming back. You keep coming back to me. Well, you're also a fan of Annihilation, as you stated in the stream we did together. I will never forgive you for that. Mortal Kombat Annihilation is terrible, but I still have fun with it. I just like seeing the characters brought to life. That's all. So, Brett, I would make you my Italian. I don't even know what the hell I call it. I don't know what I can call it. We'll go Italian steak Parmesan pasta. We'll call it. It's fucking delicious. Kids eat it up. My wife eats it up. I think you'd like it. I pretty much cook anything. Anything. My wife don't cook, so if food needs cooked around here, it's me. The other night I made some delicious strombolis. Made stromboli with pepperoni and salami. Had a little bit of mozzarella provolone. It was fantastic. You come to the Facci's house, you get fed. You get the fed right. I'll make you delicious food. You'll keep coming back. And I will never charge you. Never charge you one bit. This was fun, guys. I appreciate everybody hanging out today. I didn't expect anybody to be here. Oh, Brett says that sounds delicious. Chicken Parmesan. It depends. I'm hit or miss with chicken Parmesan. Sometimes I make it delicioso. Sometimes I make it terrible. All depends where the chicken's from I buy, I guess. And if it's pounded out to the nice level that it needs to be to get that nice doneness throughout. Mega Movies loves cooking and baking. Me too. Me too. I'm not much of a baker. My wife's more of the baker, but I'll try. My baking usually doesn't come out as good as the cooking, I know, I'll tell you that. Thanks a lot for hanging out, guys. I went a lot longer than I thought I would. I thought this would be like a 30-minute video. But it turned out to be a little fun Sunday conversation. I figured Faccmonster would say baloney pony. Whoa! I sing a song about all the words that rhymes with like pony and baloney to my kids every night before they go to bed. I don't know why they like it, but I just rhyme a bunch of words like pepperoni, bologna, Tony, macaroni, saloni, all kinds of words, and they fucking love it. They eat that shit up. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up for this special Sunday conversation with the Faccmonster. It started with a rant, started with all negativity, and ended with a baloney pony from your boy Tony, who ate a bowl of macaroni. Yeah. Oh, Video Tasty says cooking with Facci videos. That ain't half bad. I can set up the camera, and then you can see me get burned by the skillet and shit like that always happens. Probably, nah, can't see it that good. I got a scar on my arm right there. Burned it on the skillet. I'm guaranteed to burn myself when I cook also. But you got to fight through the pain. Oh, yeah. Have a great day, Brett. Definitely have a great Mother's Day. All the moms out there, you guys deserve it. Without you, we wouldn't even be here or be who we are. And if you guys are looking for a mom, I could be your mom. I can pretend. I can put a wig on. Oh, Miss Carter wants to know if the others showed up. Yeah, he was here. You'll have to watch the replay. That little son of a bitch showed up. We kicked his ass out, though. But this was a fun time. I appreciate all you guys hanging out. Oh, yeah, everybody, don't forget to check out, for the first time on the tube, we got Heather, Horrorhead Heather, on tonight for a great Mother's Day episode. So definitely tune into that tonight. Thanks again for everybody that came and hung out with me today, just for this little conversation. I appreciate it. It was fun. And hopefully I will be seeing you guys on Thursday night when Destiny comes on and we watch The Strangers from 2008. Gonna be a fun time. And hopefully the other doesn't show back up again because we're sick of that son of a bitch. Yep. Well, hey, Michael, get that. Got to send that link to Miss Carter so she can check that out tonight. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. And have a scary Mother's Day. And for everyone out there that ain't a mother, have a scary day.